MG4 All-Electric EV. Review of the game-changing, value-oriented electric vehicle, the MG4 EV 2022. The current economic crisis and the chip scarcity have both put a dent in the optimism that electric vehicles will be less expensive than cars powered by fossil fuels by 2023 or 2024. Mineral shortages have delayed the cost reduction to below $100 per kilowatt hour in batteries, which is deemed critical for price parity. This has resulted in a delayed release of the $25,000 Tesla, which seems further away than it did. But more affordable electric vehicles are becoming available, and one firm that is helping to bring prices down is MG. The MG4 EV, which was newly released by the firm, establishes the new standard for the value of electric vehicles during the launch event in the UK. Hello everyone and welcome to Dream or Drive. Here you'll find the latest and greatest updates about cars, especially electric cars, SUVs, vans, and future models. For daily videos, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for future updates. Because it is classified as a compact or subcompact vehicle, the MG4 EV competes with vehicles such as the Volkswagen ID.3, the Cupra Born, and the Chevy Bolt EV. There are a few electric automobiles produced by the Stellantis group that compete in the same class. Some examples of these vehicles include the Vauxhall Opel Corsa E, the Peugeot E208, and the DS3 E-Tense. Despite the fact that sport utility vehicles are the best-selling vehicles in the United States and have also assumed a dominant position in Europe, compact cars continue to be extremely popular and are the best option for a general-purpose vehicle that is primarily used in urban environments. If there was one category of automobile that was going to lead the pack in terms of value, it was going to be a compact, and the MG4 checks off a lot of the boxes to be considered a classic example of its class. This very first MG vehicle to be constructed with an architecture designed specifically for electric vehicles. This architecture, which MG will refer to as the Modular Scalable Platform or MSP, will serve as the foundation for additional releases in the future. It is a real skateboard system, with the batteries lying flat under the floor and a long wheelbase to maximize the amount of room within the vehicle, in addition to providing balance and a low center of gravity. Versions of the MG4 electric vehicle, driving experience, and range. Additionally, the MSP architecture enables a variety of battery and motor configurations to be utilized. The first models of the MG4 EV to go on sale are the SE Standard Range and the SE and Trophy Long Range models. The former has a battery capacity of 51 kilowatt hours and a motor of 125 kilowatts or 168 horsepower, while the latter has a battery capacity of 64 kilowatt hours and a motor of 150 kilowatts or 201 horsepower. Both have a weight distribution of 50% front and 50% rear, which makes them a ton of fun to pilot behind the wheel. Although they are not particularly quick compared to other electric vehicles, it takes the standard range model 7.7 seconds to reach 62 miles per hour, while the long range model takes 7.9 seconds. Their handling is excellent, and their high torque levels make it simple to complete overtaking maneuvers. Both of the available battery capacities provide usable amounts of range. The standard range has a maximum capacity of 218 miles. That's the WLTP rating. The EPA's not yet revealed their rating. While the SE long range has a very respectable capacity of 281 miles. This number is reduced to 270 in the trophy version. It's interesting to note that the standard range automobile employs the same lithium iron phosphate battery that's used in the base model of the Tesla Model 3 that's built in China. Because this chemistry is more tolerant to being charged to 100%, you'll be able to make better use of the battery's full capacity across its whole range. The long range uses more mainstream NMC chemistry. These automobiles also have healthy DC charging rates, which contributes to their enhanced capability to travel for longer distances. The standard range's maximum charging power is 117 kilowatts, and it takes 39 minutes to go from 10 to 80% charged. Despite having a higher capacity, the long range can reach up to 135 kilowatts, which means that it only takes 35 minutes to travel from 10% to 80% charge. Because more rapid chargers are being installed that provide this kind of power, like the new Super Hubs from Osprey in the UK, it's becoming much simpler to consider using an electric vehicle for activities other than just commuting and short trips around town. The MG4 electric vehicle will soon have a longer range and two motors. In the not-too-distant future, MG plans to release two additional drivetrain types. One will have a battery with a capacity of 77 kilowatt hours that will provide a range of 329 miles. This will put it ahead of vehicles manufactured by Kia and Hyundai and will give it the ID.3 Tourer a run for its money. The most interesting variant will be a dual-motor version that will have 330 kilowatt motors, or nearly 440 horsepower. MG estimates that this version will allow the vehicle vehicle to reach 60 miles per hour in 3.7 seconds. When taking into consideration how entertaining the MG4 EV already is in its single motor configuration, adding all-wheel drive has the potential to transform it into a pocket performance classic. This will especially be true if MG is able to accomplish this feat for less than 40,000 pounds or about $48,000 US. This vehicle will come standard with a 64 kilowatt-hour battery and have a range of approximately 250 miles. Previous models of MG automobiles had an appearance that was more traditional, both on the outside and the inside. That is going to change thanks to the MG4 EV, which is a far more contemporary exterior design. It is almost sexual in nature. The front fascia is aggressive and the rear end's athletic and sharp, especially with the additional spoiler that comes standard on the trophy model. However, it appears that this is one of the reasons why the trophy model has a somewhat shorter range than the SE model. The inside's been updated in a similar fashion. Even if not all the materials that were chosen for the interior trim were of the highest possible quality, the finished product has a clean and modern appearance. A digital display measuring 7 inches takes the place of analog dials in the instrument cluster in the new MG, which also features a big display measuring 10.25 inches that are positioned higher up. Because it has a longer wheelbase, this vehicle offers a generous amount of space for both the driver and the passengers. Even if you're 6 feet tall, adults can sit back comfortably since there is sufficient room for their knees and heads. The seats offer a level of comfort that is suitable for lengthy journeys. However, the only seat that may be electronically adjusted is the driver's seat, and this feature is exclusive to the trophy trim level. In addition to that, there is no lumbar adjustment. Better information and entertainment, but there's still space for growth. With the release of the MG4 EV, MG also updated the vehicle's infotainment and controls. Nonetheless, we believe that the firm still has room for improvement in this particular area. Because MG wanted to keep the interior of this vehicle as simple as possible, it only features a single dial for the drive controls, an electronic parking brake, and a few buttons for demisting the front and rear windows. In addition to the standard indicator stalks and windshield wiper stalks, there are some controls on the steering wheel itself. So, is it the best value EV ever? The cost of the MG4 EV is, nevertheless, the aspect of this vehicle that stands out the most. We hope that this vehicle would be available for a price of £25,000 or about $30,000, but MG's not yet managed to reach this level. The price of the SE standard range is £25,995, which is the equivalent of about $31,000 US, while the price of the SE long range is about £28,495 and the SE Trophy's £31,495. At this pricing, it is priced significantly lower than almost all of its rivals, including the Renault Zoe and the Nissan Leaf. Even the exceptional electric vehicles produced by Kia and Hyundai appear pricey in contrast. So, that's it for today's video. Please add your thoughts in the comment section below, and also make sure you like, subscribe, and share our channel, and stay tuned with us till our next video. Click on the card at the top left if you're curious about the Genesis GV80. Click on the card left below if you're interested in small luxury SUVs. Click on the card at the top right if you want to see more about Toyota. Click on the card right below if you're interested in the Mercedes EQS. Don't know what to watch? Then there are 2 videos below in the description. And thank you so much for watching today.